Hello, and welcome my Pick 3 at a Glance family and viewers. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today is October the 19th, and this is my tutorial section. And I kind of started with a picture of all the numbers left to play for the rest of the year that I did the tracking, track them down. And I'm going to say it again. We hit them again. 512 came in. It was on the whiteboard. Came in Missouri yesterday evening draw. Let me get it focused for you. All right. So if you're looking at my other videos, you'll see where we hit them again. Our system is easy to use. We don't use the tic-tac-toes. We don't use the date sums. We don't do the root sums. We don't do the grids, the flips, or the multiple 100 different rundowns. We work off the law average. We have 22 numbers that we do the 1-1 rundown on. And with those 22 numbers, we have all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations, all at a glance on one sheet of paper. We keep it simple. I call it the KISS effect. Keep it super simple. Everything with my system is very simple. And people are winning. Congratulations to my subscribers that called me, and people in St. Louis let me know that they hit that 512 because it was on the whiteboard. And I'm happy for them. The system works. We don't have to do any guessing about the numbers because we're tracking all 1,000 numbers. Okay, so I'm going to start the tutorial today. So October the 19th, and what we're going to have is the 512, and it was October the 18th, 2022, which was yesterday that it came in. And the last time, I always like to tell when the last time this number came out was February the 29th, 2020. So you see how long it takes these numbers to rotate? It's like I said, it takes an average of 3 years for these 1,000 numbers to rotate out. That's why it's imperative, if you're a Pick 3 player, you have to track the actual 1,000 numbers and not pull numbers out of the air and out of the sky and everywhere else. It's simple to do. Just track the 1,000 numbers. It'll help make us all better players. Track the numbers for your own state. I'm specialized in Missouri evening draw. That's how I know the numbers, because I can track them, and it only takes me 10 minutes to track the numbers out on each day. No fuss, no muss. It's easy and it's simple. Okay, what we're going to do with this 512, with the 22 numbers that make up 22 columns, we want to see where this 512 is on what column. And you do the 1-1 rundown. This 1-1 rundown is the most powerful and simple rundown that there is, okay? And it's easy to use. And everything is in numerical order. Nothing out of numerical order. You don't have to guess. That's what I love about it. So we do the 1-1 rundown on each number. So you're going to do the 1 to 5 to 6. You're going to count down. 7, 8, 9. When you get to the 9, you're going to have a 10, but you add, 1 to 9 is 10. You don't use the 1, you just use the 0. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to the 5 at the bottom, 5 at the top, you add it correctly, you're done. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to go to 0, you got 1. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Same thing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you go 0, 1, 2, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Can't get no simpler than that, guys. And ladies, so hey, and what we're going to do with the 22 numbers that we have to make the 22 columns, these are the base numbers. Everything's in numerical order. Nothing's out of order. That's what makes it so simple. And the numbers for the straights is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, 0, 3, 7. There's your 12 numbers. All right. The next 10 numbers are doubles. That's going to make up the 1,000 numbers. And doubles are just 3 numbers with 2 like numbers in them. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005. triple zeros, 011, 022, 033, 044. When you do the 1-1 rundown on all those numbers, you're going to have your 22 columns and all your 1,000 numbers you can look at a glance. You can't beat that. Okay, now what we're looking for is for this, what column this 512 is in. Whatever number comes in, you're going to do the 1-1 rundown on it. One of these 22 base numbers will be in that rundown. All right. And we have it in column 3, and the number is 014. And here's the base number. It's shown as 401. But the 014, they're the same numbers. Okay. So it's in column 3 on the 014. When you do the 1-1 rundown on the 014, you're going to see it in that column as 125. This 512, they just change positions, just like here. Like I said, it's going to take 3 years for all these numbers to rotate in different positions. This 512 can be 512, 521, 125, 152, 215, or 251. Okay? But with the 1-1 rundown on this 014, it's going to show up as 125 in that column. All right? Okay, we're going to column 3. Look for the 014, and there it is right underneath. 125. Bam, you're done. That's how you track all the 1,000 numbers at a glance. You don't never have to guess where these numbers are at and how to track them. You're working with the actual numbers. How you get the 1,000 numbers here? What we're doing, each one of these columns, like I just did, can come 6 different, each one of these numbers comes 6 different ways. You got 10 of them. 10 times 6 gives you 60 numbers on each column of the straights. All right? So you're going to have 12 columns. With these 12 columns, you got 60 numbers times 12. So you got 12 times 6. It gives you 720 numbers that you can look at a glance and know every time what they're doing and where they at a glance. No extra figuring, no calculators, no nothing. All you got to do is check them off and know where they at. Another thing, for the doubles. Each double, you're not just looking at 10 numbers, you're looking at 30 numbers, because all doubles can come 3 different ways. Okay? With those 3 different ways, you're going to have 30 numbers. You're going to have 9 because the triples can only come one way, and that's straight. So 9 times 30 gives you 270 numbers at a glance you're looking at when you check them off and counting them and checking them. All right? So we got the 720, the 270, and the 9. You add those up, that's going to give you 990 numbers at a glance, plus the triples is a 10. That gives you your total 1,000 numbers on this one sheet that you can look at and always know what's going on with your numbers in your state. All right? So 1 in 1,000 odds. That ain't going to never change. All right? That ain't going to never change. 1 in 1,000 odds. These numbers rotating and changing ain't going to never change by the law of average. So that's why it's imperative that we track the actual 1,000 numbers and not pull numbers out of the air, out of the sky, call mama, daddy, sister, brother, ask them for numbers. This here can be done in 10 minutes. This one sheet, this sheet alone can be done in 2 minutes, checking off the number. But I have other pick 3 at a glance tools that you'll use with the same principle. You're just checking it off and go about your business. Now here, this is the monthly sheet. The numbers have been tracked for the month. All right. For November, December, I'll do another monthly sheet. Now I do a sheet just like this, but I do it annually from January to present to keep up with the numbers. At a glance, I can see how the numbers are fared for the whole year and what numbers are left. So by the law of average, when I'm playing and when I hit, I know exactly what numbers I'm going to play. I don't have to guess. You can't play all the 1,000 numbers, but you can track all the 1,000 numbers to help make you be a better pick 3 player with this system. Okay, so we got the monthly sheet and we got the yearly sheet. Okay, what we have in the pick 3 world, You're going to understand that mirrors, sister numbers, and opposite numbers are numbers of the 1,000. They're the opposite of each other, of the 1,000 numbers. Okay, let's go with triple zeros to 499 will be the top numbers, all right? 500 to 999 will be the bottom numbers, okay? And the thing is, 0 odds of 5, 5 odds of 0, 1 odds of 6, 6 odds of 1, 2 odds of 7, 7 odds of 2, 3 odds of 8, 8 odds of 3, 4 odds of 9, 9 odds of 4. Okay? Now, if I play 0, 1, 2, and the lottery plays 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, all they did was play the bottom number of that 1,000 numbers, the bottom half. Okay? If I play 7, 8, 9, and the lottery plays 2, 3, 4, all they did was play the top number of the 1,000 numbers of the bottom half. These numbers here are just the opposites of each other. Okay? The beauty of this here, using this system, is it keeps it simple. The opposite number is in each one of these columns when you're counting them down and tracking them down, the numbers. You don't never have to guess where the opposite number is that you're looking at you want to play, because it's right there in the column. There's no guesswork. Everything's right in front of your eyes. Now, let's take this column here. 0, 1, 2. The opposite is 5, 6, 7. 5 is a 0, 0 is a 5. 6 is a 1, 1 is a 6. 7 is a 2, 2 is a 7. All right? Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9. So if you play in these sheets and you tracking these sheets and you do a monthly sheet every month, and you see that nothing's fell off this column as you tracking for 3 months, which is 90 days, and that can happen, you know when you hit where to go and get your numbers. By law of average, something's going to come off that column. And another powerful thing about it, say while you tracking the columns and you see that 0, 1, 2 and it's opposite, 5, 6, 7 didn't fall, you definitely, if you don't play nothing off this column, you want to play them two. Or if the 1, 2, 3, say the 0, 1, 2 and the 1, 2, 3, the 5, 6, 7 and the 7 and the 6, 7, 8 ain't failed, you want to play all 4 of those for sure. You want to play those, because by our law of average, 9 out of 10, one of those 4 is going to come out. But normally what I'll do, I'll play the whole column 50-cent box. It depends on what my purse is, how much money I got, and how I'll hit. I'll play the whole column 50-cent box. And if it's been 4 months or the 3 months, like I said, I'll play the whole column straight box just like it is on the line. And that's how I hit. I'll play the whole column straight box. Because you know, by law average, that column's coming out. So I don't have to guess what number. I already know what number I'm going to play. Now the order I'm going to play it in, I might have to check that out. I'm going to play it straight box anyway, because most of these numbers in Missouri, I don't know how it's going to roll in your state when you start using the system. It comes out just like most of these numbers come out just like I got them on the board in the columns. Okay, we can't play all 1,000, but this here is a game changer. This sheet worth its weight in gold. You can track all 1,000 numbers at a glance. So if you don't do nothing today, write these numbers down and do the 1-1 rundown on the sheet and start following me until you get it. And it ain't going to take you long to get it. It's all 1-1. I mean, 1 plus 1 is 2. You know, as far as I wanted to go in math. Okay, how I got here, it's from on high, y'all. This is an out-of-body experience for me. I don't even know how I'm doing this. I didn't care for math in school at all. You know how you say at all? Me, it was at all, because I didn't care for no math. But here it is. I'm giving it to you. All right. Now, here, what we're going to have on a reality check. All right. Listen to me good. Reality check. You got 1,000 numbers that you're playing in the pick 3. If they played a different number, which ain't going to happen, because some of these numbers are run twice in a year or better. If they played a different number, 365 days out of that year, out of this 1,000 numbers, you still got 635 numbers you ain't gonna touch. That's why I try to hit them numbers the next day and figure them out. The next day hit is not set up for you to win like that. It's set up for you to lose like that, real big like that. What it's set up for you to do is track your numbers, find out what good numbers to play them numbers, keep them, play them till they come and make that money, y'all. That's what it's made up to do. Track them numbers. Again, 1,000 numbers, different number, 365 days. 635 numbers you ain't gonna even touch if they played a different number. All right? Another thing about this here that's beautiful, I love it, that it shows me, and I know what I'm talking about, how these numbers hit, because I've been tracking. This sheet is 30 years old. It's probably older than some of y'all looking at this. I guess. With 30 years. I know it's 30 years, okay? If I played all these numbers here straight for 365 days out of the year, you know how many of these numbers going to come straight? 3 of them on average. Yeah, 3. Might even be 2. Again, if I played all these numbers 365 straight, just like they are, on average, only 3 of them going to come straight. I mean, it's just, you match it up. You got 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year. A third of the numbers is only 3 numbers coming straight. 365 is almost a third of 1,000. That's why you got to track the numbers so you can hit them straight. And I'm going to show you how to do that with my system. Okay? All right. So, congratulations to everybody that hit that 512. You know? All right. You can't play them all, but we can track them all. And we can get them, y'all. I'm telling you. Okay. All righty. Now, okay. 1 minute. Let me just sit here and look at the magic board here and the magic sheets that I just gave you. That's a magic sheet, y'all. Just look at it. I got to rearrange this. I just straightened it out. Then I changed it again because I had an idea. You know, when you have these ideas making these videos, I tell you, they I love it, but man, I got a lot of respect for movie stars and all that, because like I say, I'm the cameraman, I'm the editor, I'm everything it is with this deal, all by myself. Sometimes I want to fire the cameraman because he just don't know how to line it up sometimes for me. But you know how I go. I got, you ever had an employee you just had to keep? You want to get rid of them so bad, but you just had to keep them. I'm in that situation right now. I'm going to have to hire me a cameraman. What y'all think? Y'all think I need to hire me a cameraman? I think I do. Okay, family. Here we go. All righty. Get me a cameraman. Right here, at a glance, lining up the pairs for you track them down with the law average. Okay, the 512 that came in, there's 3 different numbers. So on this square here, this triangle, what we're going to do, you got 3, you're going to mark off the 12, you're going to mark off the 15, and you're going to mark off the 25. That gives you your 512, your pairs. You got 3 of them, you're going to have 3 pairs to mark off. If you got a double like 1, 2, you'll mark off the 11 and the 12. And if you get a triple like triple twos, all you're going to do is just mark off the 2s. And you can mark off all 1,000 numbers on there to mark off on them pairs. Okay? So with those pairs there, you're going to accumulate whatever pairs are left, roll them over to the next month. So you can see what I do is I highlight the pairs that did not hit from the month before. And as they do on down, I know what pairs to play. Right now, I'm playing 38 pair. In Missouri evening, it ain't came in 100+ days. So I ain't guessing what pair I'm going to play. I know what pairs I'm playing. And when they come, more money and material be at the bank. Okay? I'm not playing all these numbers. I don't have to. I can strategize because I know what the numbers are doing. Okay, here you go. This here, I track the single numbers. All right, and what position they're in or didn't fall in. I made 3 columns from 0 to 9. And just like this 5, 1, 2 that came in, I'll mark off the 5 in the front, the 1 in the middle, and the 2 on the end. So at the end of the month, whatever number I don't mark off, I know where to play it at. If I'm playing a number with that number in it, okay? Like this 1, 2, 3, I'm playing, okay? Let's say I'm playing this 1, 2, 3. And I'm not playing it, but, well, it's a good number, but I ain't playing it because you can't play them all. I ain't going to play them all. I ain't going to burn my money up like that. But okay, it's my wife's birthday, but I ain't playing it, my deceased wife, but I ain't going to play it because I don't even play my birthday unless I done tracked it down and got a reason to play it and know why I'm playing it. Okay, all right, so here we go. Before I get off track. Okay. This 1, 2, 3. If I'm playing this 1, 2, 3 and this 2 ain't fail on the front end, I'm gonna make sure I play it as 2, 3, 1 then next month, or 2, 1, 3 to catch it straight. And then more than likely you probably could catch it straight that way because you know where you're placing your numbers. You're not guessing. You ain't pulling stuff out there or from wherever else you want to pull it from. If you do, if you're gonna play your money, I guess I would definitely be doing this work. All right. Now, same here. This is my front sheet and back sheet. I just posted it on a short for everybody to have access to it. I just did it on longhand. Just wrote it out. This is a yearly chart, but it's powerful. I'm telling you, it's powerful. Just track them numbers back. I said go back to January and count them down. Track them back. Okay, like this 5, 1, 2. This 5, 1 on the front, okay? That's the front. And it's 1, 2 on the back. I mark it off. And at the end of the year, whatever front or back pair I don't mark off, I know where to get my pairs from with no guess. And it's powerful. Okay. For example, what if that 5, 1 front hadn't failed and that 1, 2 back hadn't failed last year and you were carrying it or looking at it, put it on your bucket list, you hit it. And that's how I hit. I match the front and backs up. I always know where they at. I always know where I'm going to pull my numbers from. No guessing. Just like that 2 on the front. If I know that 2 ain't failed on the front and I play 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1, 3, I ain't guessing. When it comes straight, I know it'll hit like that. Okay? And this here is my doubles. And with these doubles, what I did is I put them in pairs in opposite positions or pairs in mirror positions, as you would say, because I want to know at a glance where all the doubles were and how they were related as far as opposites and mirrors. So what I did, the 119 is a pair, the 991 is a pair, the 664 is a pair, and the 446 is a pair. But they opposite each other because a 1 is a 6, 6 is a 1. A 9 is a 4, 4 is a 9. So if during the year, I mark these off, this is a yearly sheet, and I mark both of these come, I mark them off. And both of these come, I mark them off. The whole column comes, I mark it off. Then I ain't gonna too much worry about it because I won't look to play that column the next following year because it's gonna rotate. But if it don't come, I'll play it. But if the 9 and the 991 don't come, I'll play those, or the 664 or the 446 don't come. I'll carry them over to the next year to look at the play. Or if the mirror, the 119 and the 664 don't come, I'll carry them 2 over to play to hit. All right, you always got a bucket list. You build it to hit with. Okay, that's I hit the 512 because I carried it over. Or I tracked it down to the end of the year. You always gonna have numbers. You don't have to guess. Your own actual numbers. Or if, say, end of the year, I got 3 columns don't show up, then I'm definitely going to carry those 3 columns to look to play next year and know where I'm going to get my doubles from without guessing, without starting all over again with the whole board looking for numbers and starting from scratch. I used to do that until I realized each year by tracking the numbers over each year that the numbers that hadn't failed the prior year was the numbers coming out. And it was just working with the law of average. And I said, duh, that's it. And that's when it all lit up like a light bulb to me. And now I'm giving it to you, my light bulb. And here you go. For the month, we got 4 numbers that came in so far. The month ain't over yet, y'all. Okay, everything in red when it came in. Those other numbers, 19, 20, 21, those just the dates. And I'll just erase them. I had to make them bigger, 70 years old, your eyes ain't as good as they used to be. So I use this board for something else too. But yeah, so that's it. Like I said, family, just track the numbers. Play until they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.